Welcome to 2015 Interop in Las Vegas. This is the NBASE Alliance booth, and I'm going to walk you through a new technology called NBASE, which can be applicable to a lot of enterprise networks and data centers in the world. So, on our demo today, we're going to be actually showing how to arrange or how to transmit speeds between 1 gig and 10 gig over existing Cat5, Cat6 cabling. And the application is, if you think about it, you've got 802.11 AC Wave 2, which is 3 gigabit and 6 gigabit speeds. They're going to be deploying at the end of this year and available for campus-wide deployments. How does an end customer actually upgrade their existing infrastructure when they're going to have to rewire the campuses or those access points? And that's where the NBASE technology comes into play, because I'll be able to take existing Cat5 wiring, Cat5e or Cat6 wiring, and actually put in a new access point to be able to do speeds at 2.5 and 5 gig, which is the key implementation for the NBASE technology. So we'll be able to walk through in the booth the different implementations that we're showing here today live on actual hardware in booth. Great. So let me kind of show you the technology we're showing here. So in this side here, we have a very large spool of Cat5e cabling. So this is actually 100 meters of cabling. And then we're actually being able to connect multiple vendors' implementations of NBASE. We have Tahuti networks, Centex networks, we have a Fluke test meter, we have the Comscope cabling, we have Ethernet adapters from Intel, which are over here. We have a Cisco switch, which is a PoE switch that supports the multi-gigabit NBASE technology. We have products from Quanta, Micro Semi with power over Ethernet bricks, Marvell switch fabric, Freescale implementations. We have another Freescale access point, as well as a Cavium access point at the end. So we're talking about implementations from many of our 33 NBASE Alliance members and growing, being able to show in the booth. So let me walk you into the Intel demo piece of this with the Cisco switch, and then we'll move you through the booth to actually show more implementations. So let's talk about the Intel implementation here. So in this desktop here, I have a next generation dual port single chip MAC-PHY that will be a follow-on to our existing X540 product that is capable of supporting the NBASE technology, both at 2.5 and 5 gig. So I have one machine here doing a transmit receive, and then another one hidden in the back so I can actually save some desk space. So what I'm showing here on this screen is actually, as I'm going from this machine here into the switch port and then again back out to the other machine underneath, is I'm actually transmitting and receiving at 5 gigabits over this port. So now this is standard Cat5, Cat6 cabling, right? Earlier in the show, I was actually able to connect directly to the Tahuti network card over a Cat5e port through this big spool at 100 meters, auto-negotiate 10 gig, and because of the cable distances and the cable type, it was able to negotiate at 5 gigabit, which is not something you can do today or using the existing technology. So let me also show on the Cisco side. So Cisco is going to be launching this next generation 3000 series switch later this year. Actually, I believe this summer. This is the 3850, which is 36 ports of 1 gig power over Ethernet, with 12 ports of 10 gig power over Ethernet. All of these ports are capable of doing the NBASE technology, and they'll also have a 24-port version of this switch as well. I believe they have 10 gig and 40 gig uplinks depending upon how you want to implement it. Now the interesting thing is I've got 10 gigabits here being driven through an Ixia, which is also underneath. And then I'm connecting over this cable to this switch here, running 2.5 gigabits. And then coming back, so you can see the complete loop of NBASE as a real implementation. So as you can imagine, by using this type of switch, I can actually connect all my access points running 2.5 or 5 gig speeds over their existing Cat5 cable. It's a fantastic way to be able to expand the bandwidth for wireless users without having to restring cabling. And here we are at the convention center. You can imagine just by looking up, it probably cost me a couple $1,000s just to think about rewiring. Now obviously data centers, almost all that's 10 gig. Right now we're looking at 25 and 40 gig. But in campus-wide deployments in the enterprise, how do you actually drive more bandwidth down into the consumer or into the desktop spaces? And that's where these types of switches and the NBASE technology come into play. I've had an opportunity to talk to a lot of customers, and I hear things like, I've got asbestos, I can't open walls, or I'm in a hospital, I can't actually close down a ward just to run new cabling. So this is a perfect opportunity to drive more bandwidth into clients that actually need it. That's what we're looking at.